Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You get on people saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Niggas not wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, man? Happy Thursday. I hope y'all having a good day, man. Good morning. Wake your ass up, brush your teeth, wash your face, make some breakfast, and get right. You know exactly what it is, and you know exactly where I'm at. It's your boy, Mr. Check the Temperature. Y'all already know. Thumbs up the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. We got a battle. Not only a battle, we got a battle of the year contender. We got a round of the year contender. I will say this, JC, you have reminded us who you are. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Ever since you won that 100K, you was looking a little shaky, baby. Not gonna lie to you. We ain't about to sit here and cap. We seen your soul get lifted against Sue Surf. We was confused of what happened between you and Hustle, although Hustle is definitely a formidable opponent, but she dog walks you. You had to remind us exactly who you are. Klutz, you introduced us to who you are, and I appreciate it, man. Y'all know me, man. I love the pins. This was a battle of the pins, and I loved it from start to finish. There is no way you watched this battle and you walked away thinking that this battle was nothing but a battle of the year contender. So shout out to JC, shout out to Klutz, man. Outside too. First of all, they've only dropped 6 of the 14 battles, and can we be honest? The 6 battles that they dropped, I mean, what? 3, 4 out of the 6. I gotta do a whole. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a whole tomorrow. I got y'all. Tomorrow I got y'all. We're going to recap the 6 battles that they dropped, and I'm going to give you my opinions. But what I will say, outside to cooking and booking, JC versus Klutz was the first battle. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Talk about it. Shout out everybody in the chat. I see y'all. What's up, B-Roy? What's up, Trainwreck? I see you, Naheem. CT's finest. What's the word? What's the word? Y'all know how we're going to get into this. But this is what I will say. After watching this battle, my boy JC, respectfully, you have been in this situation before. I remember a young up-and-coming pen coming out of South Carolina that battled you during the COVID era. And he shocked a lot of people too. And if you don't know who I'm talking about my brother Kid Chaos versus JC. Y'all know that battle was fire. And there's no way you watched this battle with Klutz and it didn't remind you of this Kid Chaos battle. We just gonna get right to it, man. But make sure y'all thumb up the video. Shout out JC. Shout out Klutz. I want to give flowers before we get into the critiques, because y'all know I got a winner and a loser, so we're going to get into all that. But shout out JC and Klutz, because this was a very, very fire battle, start to finish. It's on JC in the first. He said, fully loaded when I dump a clip. Y'all ever seen a bunch of married women get up and meet for brunch? Exactly. Not one will miss. That's fire. They only call the reaper for souls because you reap what you sow, and I'm the death sentence. I like that. Shot from deep. Y'all don't Noah, nigga, with a better name from the Ark. No, y'all don't Noah's Ark. I got you. We got a couple more. Pull out hollow hand like we trying to paint the scene. Now he's 6 feet. You hate to see it. It's always a nigga headed to a grave screaming, it ain't that deep. That's crazy. Hey, yo. We highly doubt y'all know shooters, and I knew you would overstep in due time. So I went ahead and drew the line like Carlos Boozer. Oh, talk, JC. He said, what the fuck you selling? You should have just came in peace, because I don't aim the piece until I aim the piece. Even then I shoot. I just point. You'll get the ring like Angel Reese. Come on. And now this is what I will say. JC, I felt like you wrote up for this battle. I felt like every round you got a lot better. Because the first round to me was definitely your weakest round. Second round was crazy. Third round was crazy. I definitely felt like you wrote up every single round for this battle. And I'm not going to lie to you. It's a good thing you did. It's a good thing you did, because that boy Klutz was out there to prove a point. He was out there to prove a point that he is here. You hear him say what out the gate, man. You hear this new class, they talking with a lot of bravado. They talking a lot of shit. Simply put, they talking a lot of shit, and they saying they the best. They already saying they are self-proclaiming a top 3 class of all time. Now, my problem with self-proclaiming, let other people do that for you. Y'all put in the work. Y'all ain't put enough work in to say y'all the top 3. Y'all at least got to get a year in. Get a year in on the URL main stage. You, Foots, Ease, you know what I'm saying? The whole gang, Hansel and all that. Y'all get a year in on the URL main stage. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Maybe we can have this conversation next year. But it's on Klutz in round 1. He said, you smoking who? You do know JC damn near got baptized with an ocean view. And if the real JC got washed, so can you. Where is he from? Somebody tell me. Hey, man, come on. Klutzes. How did it go with Sue? You were supposed to leave Earth, but it's like you made a pit stop at the beach first. I'm saying, sure. Saying sure. I'm saying sure. Yeah, they brought a tsunami to JC knowing the title would bring work, but you couldn't hang 10 lines. You got ripped tied to the sea turf. That time for me was torture, like waterboard. That reminds me, free surf. Hey, it was a lot of free surfs. I'm going to say, I think out of the 6 battles that they dropped, 5 of them had like a free surf bar. So definitely, you know what I'm saying? Praying for that man. But I like, again, the wordplay. I'm saying, the sure. You know what I'm saying? Fire. Feel like I'm talking to my son right now. He's 4. Doesn't really know the difference between green and red is. So people will call his iPad. He'll answer, but fuck around and reject. But I'll tell you like I tell him, bro, you're declining. Accept it. He is putting some original material together. Quit playing with me with these bar recaps. Thumbs up the video. Tell your mama to tell your mama nobody's doing a bar recap like me. I don't give a damn who you are. It's niggas in my staple that don't do better bar recaps than me. Respectfully, I'm really one of them. And I still got more from the first. We're going to keep it going. He says, if your goal is loaded, stop wasting bullets. I'm not criticizing your form, JC. I'm criticizing your shot selection. Come on, you hear? If your goal is loaded, as in loaded Lux, stop wasting bullets. I'm not criticizing your form, JC. I'm criticizing your shot selection. Jordan Poole, game 1. Why you out here taking 30-foot shots? Never mind. He said, I hate it when people don't know the difference between there, and there. Shit makes me want to grip a hammer. Leave the crib in shambles. So next, they're there. There's mothers gonna find with a note attached that says, fix your grammar. Come on, son. What y'all talking about in this chat? Let's talk about it. Yes, JC went crazy. Klutz matched him. Absolutely. He said, you will die the same way the real JC was crucified. Holding hands? That's... Come on, son. He said we both can shoot. Whoever don't hit is in danger. Y'all want to know how he found out he missed the shot? He didn't make it. Fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. JC, he on your ass. I got Klutz up 1-0. B-Roy, you hear me? You see what's going on. We got Klutz up 1-0. Respectfully. Now, this is what I will say. JC, in a second, you woke your ass up. And you had to wake up because it was about to get dark if you didn't. He wasn't playing with you. He was not playing with you. But it's on JC in a second. And when I say he turned the corner, that boy closed that book and opened a brand new book. He said, this ain't the book that's going down. But when we open this new book, I'm gonna really show y'all that I am who I really am. Y'all been playing with my name, and I don't like it one bit. Make sure y'all thumb up the video. JC, round 2, it's on you. He said, the idea was to feed my challenges, the ones that they think are savages. They even told me I should wake them up. I prefer sleep paralysis. That's so crazy, because y'all know when sleep paralysis is really like when you just stuck there, but your mind is awake, but physically your body's just staying still. Come on. Wildin'. He said, let's get the payment sent. 7 shots fired. He still wasn't a believer in JC, but by the 8th he is. By the 8th he is. Oh, he still wasn't a believer in JC. By the 8th he is. Come on, son. He wildin'. He's out again. This second round was pressure, baby. It was pressure in this second round. He said, I could have waited until New Year's Eve and let you and your family just gather around for the ball and drop the whole circle like that. He said, the problem is real. When I see you, it's up to you up until I see you for real. I like these pockets, JC. I know they hating that. Going through war, they can't take it back. Now they got to survive. Like Rose on the Titanic door, knowing they ain't saving Jack. Because I didn't understand it, Rose. I did not understand you, Rose, in that movie. Why would you stick your scrawny ass on the entire door frame? Save your man that's out here freezing to death. You know, that's enough. Whatever. He's saying, they forget I'm sharp. You couldn't see JC on a vision chart. Red dot pixel art. Whether or not you get the part, we can't make a movie till we feel you in the plot. Then it starts. That's fire. I'm gonna run that back. He said, they forget I'm sharp. You couldn't see JC on a vision chart. Red dot pixel art. Whether or not you get that part, we can't make a movie till we feel you in the plot. Then it starts. Fire. Fire. I'm holding the arm up like Mike in game 6. I'm going to make sure they respect the follow through. Yeah. Hey, yo. This was the first battle of the weekend. Oh, my God. Come on. I got one more for JC in a second. He said, you up here dying. Just think of what you doing. You know you never saw all good publicity is good publicity. The niggas at your viewing. Whoa. You up here dying. Just think of what you doing. You know who never said all good publicity is good publicity? The niggas at your viewing. That is fire. That is so crazy. What's up? What's the word? Come on, y'all know this bar recap going nuts. You already know. Come on, son. Klutz. Klutz still got a rap. And Klutz, I ain't gonna lie, you got to elevate off this first round, because second round, he on your ass, boy. He spent the block. He said, yeah, you up one, but I'm right back in your face. I'm going to hit this crossover, step back 3 in your face. Round 2, it's on Klutz. He said, my mind is ruthless. Here's a nice flex. I was born Cortez Scott Jr., but my folks call me CJ. CJ, your name's so easy to flip. My mom could do it. What? Let me rewind that, because y'all might not have got that the first time I did that. He said, my mind is ruthless. Here's a nice flex. I was born Cortez Scott Jr., but my folks call me CJ. CJ, your name's so easy to flip. My mom could do it. You say ruthless a lot, Klutz. You say, I'm too ruthless. It should scare you. If we were the last 2 pins standing, it would be a 7-10 split. I can't spare you. Now, all my bowling fans, y'all know I'm a bowler. 7-10 split. You got the 7 and the 10 on both sides of the lane. No other pins on that firm. It's damn near impossible to knock that up. I've seen it done, but it takes a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, you will have your time to fire, but after that, any more rant, mic'd up, and your jaw getting wired. Come on. Do you hear the wordplay? Do you hear the John Morant wordplay? I need y'all to identify that with me. You will have your time to fire, but after that, any more rant, mic'd up, and your jaw getting wired. Ja Morant, come on. When you come to the league, knowing you're not the grizzly one, knowing you're not a thug with a piece, J.A., stop trying to convince us that you come from the streets. Shout out to my Memphis Grizzlies, man. We're going to be back. You know what I'm saying? We're trimming the fat. We got Dylan Brooks up out of there. We trimming the fat. We'll be back next year. He said, I'm a beast. When it's time to compete, I'll take out my own class to prove I'm godly indeed. Pull off of this JC miracle, then lay foot's soul on water with ease. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You was my idol, and you were such a great PG that when you pass, I'ma look away. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we here. Oh, yes, we here. Thumb up the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. You see what's going on. You see what type of energy we got. This is the Klutz versus JC bar recap outside 2. Where are we at? Where are we? Okay, yep. He said, I don't care about no Ultimate Madness win. You getting killed today. I'm a whole fan. F 100K. I would rather share a meal with Jay. Because, you know, people had the option to either sit down and have dinner with JC or get 100K. And a lot of people picked 100K. But if you know JC is worth millions upon millions of dollars, it actually makes more sense to actually sit down and actually pick his brain and ask the questions you want to know. But, you know, whatever. He said the mortician was a bad bitch. Bad as shit. The finest. Took her job as serious as her nails. That's why the coffins polished. He wildin'. He wildin'. He said, I'll ruin your status quicker than a comment from your side, bitch. Yes. Yeah, I don't have a side, you know what I'm saying? But I can see how that could be bad for y'all that do. Over a decade of empty threats from you. You're not a thug, doofus. Wasting time asking chilling the Timberland or Nike. Just do it. Come on, son. Fire. Fire. And then he had like this Elgin Baylor. I don't know if y'all knew who Elgin Baylor was, but it was a little basketball scheme he had. Was crazy. Every gang got Elgin Baylors that be around real shooters that's not gonna shoot. It's just a bad era. Shit, if I was in the 60s, I've had high points too. Come on, if I was in the 60s, you know, the civil rights movement was in the 1960s. I have high points too. Come on. He's fired. This is what I'll say. This round is a tricky round. All Klutz's round, he overwrote. He overwrote for JC, which is what you should do. When you're the underdog and you going up against a pin like that, and you trying to show you a pin like that, and you know you have very intricate and elaborate schemes, you might need a little bit more time to get your material off. So he did that. The problem was for me though, it was some dry spots in here. I can't lie. It was some dry spots in there. Not saying that the material was dry, but the material was not as strong as we had seen it in the first round. It was a little bit more spottier. Just a slightly more spottier. I got JC edging this second round. It's a very close round, but I got JC edging the second round. So we got it 1-1 going into the third. And like I told y'all, first and foremost, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. First and foremost, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But then after that, like I told y'all, JC wrote this way. He wrote up a hill, up a mountain for 3 rounds. So first round, we was at the base. Second round, we got to day 2 and we stopped halfway through the mountain. Now we on Mount Everest and JC was wilding in the third. I ain't gonna lie to you. Make sure y'all thumb up the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Y'all know how I get down, man. Mr. Check the temperature with these bar recaps. Ain't nobody better. Round 3, it's on JC. He said, I get most drag, throat slashed. I'm a beast, nigga. Even street niggas go from road rage to road rash. Oh, that's spicy. That's spicy. I like that. He said his bitch was out here getting pedicures. She came home to toe tags. Oh. He said his bitch was out here getting pedicures and she came home to toe tags. Now we all got lead dumping. He just won his 15 minutes of fame with Uncle Ra. Now his interview with bald heads coming. Now he's in the view with bald heads coming. Uncle Ra, he is a, you know what I'm saying? Fire. To beat me, you just need me to choke or do some shit we haven't seen before. Give it all it takes. Remember Alicia Keys calling Drake, you gotta write the unthinkable? That's nasty. Fire. Fire. He said, we don't even think the same. Not even cruise. We on a cruise, you trying to connect your phone to play the tunes. I'm trying to sink the boat. Wow. You on vacation and you trying to sink the boat, and I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. He said, how everybody trying to act like Big Meech, but his own son can't even play him right. Oh, this nigga JC's wilding. He's wild. Now, he said something that I felt like a lot of people slept on in this third that I felt like was crazy. He said, shit may seem fake until we at the door with sticks because you want a sweepstakes. What? Shit may seem fake till we at the door with sticks because you want a sweepstakes. That's crazy. I don't want to hear you a big stepper like Draymond. My advice, guard the center. What? Yeah, it get like that here. It will forever get dark. I'm talking chest shot, like fresh in the park. Then I even like the way JC ended this. He said, y'all niggas are weaker than KD ankles. That's exactly why y'all getting rolled up for practice. Oh, JC, what? JC, you was right, in my boy. You reminded us, and I thank you for reminding us. But this Klutz still gotta rap. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This might be one of the best rounds of the year. Klutz third round may be just one of the rounds of the year. For me personally, right now, it's my favorite round of the year. It's going to Klutz right now. We stop the voting right now. For the back boy, this, I told you, he has the conversation. If you've ever had tragedy in your life and you are someone who believes in a higher power, sometimes you do find yourself questioning and asking, why? Why me? Why my family? Why my sister? Why my brother? Why my daughter? Why my son? Why my mother? Why my father? We ask those questions. We want those answers. But the problem is, we can't see the person. If you are a person of faith, we can't see the entity in front of us that we feel holds all the cards for life and holds all the cards for death. Klutz third round was crazy. I cannot put an emphasis on this enough. But yes, I can, because we about to get to these bars. Make sure y'all thumb up the video, man. It's Klutz round 3. Make sure y'all thumb up the video. He said this new class is the best in years, and that's a fact. Overall, we got 799s. So cop the app. Bro, he's so clever with his pen. 799s. He's saying that if you look at the strength, their attributes, their NBA 2K rankings, he's saying he got 7 in his class that are ranked 99. Come on, son. He said, if I remember correctly, at birth, the wise man brought gifts to JC. The last I checked, let's be real, you just newborn with presents. Oh, that's a double. You newborn with presents, as you know what I'm saying, your presence in battle rap, or you just a newborn like JC with presents from the wise fire. You might be the one, JC. You might be the one. JC got stoned, and then they threw rock right at you. Speaking of, you was one of Dracula's worst victims. Makes sense during communion. We got to drink your blood. Maybe you are JC. What? Huh? Loso said I had a white wife, and that's not true. She was my girlfriend. We had a kid together. It was the finest blessing. Don't get me wrong, dog. I swear I was going to pop the question till she hit an 18-wheeler on the highway going 70 and died in seconds. Bro, shout out to anybody who can take their pain and channel it and, you know what I'm saying, use it as a positive, because there's no way I'm talking about this type of situation. Because what better not happen in battle rap, y'all better not use this as an angle towards Klutz. I swear to God. This round is so fire. Let me start this over. From when he was talking. He said, you might be the one. JC got stoned, and they threw rock right at you. Speaking of, you was one of Dracula's worst victims. Makes sense. During communion, we got to drink your blood. Maybe you are JC. Loso said, I had a white wife, and that isn't true. She was my girlfriend. We had a kid together. It was the finest of blessings. Don't get me wrong, dog. I swear I was going to pop the question till she hit an 18-wheeler on the highway going 70 and died in seconds. With no one here to direct my anger at, my mind was tested. Now that I'm finally face to face with JC, now I got some questions. Talk to him. Talk to him. My son, 4 years old. Why do lives differ? Why can I see my mom's anytime I want, but all he got is pictures? Why you let her on the road that day? Why did traffic slow down? Why you ain't help her hit the brakes? F all that. Why was my son in the car with her? Ask them questions. Ask the questions that you need answers for, Klutz. It's always a white girl this and it's a white girl that. I'm starting to think it's the drugs' fault. I mean, I almost had my kids slayed, but can't use battle rap as an outlet because of the plug talk. What? Talk to him. Rock seatbelt line pisses me off. Twerk slogan pisses me off. Like it ain't just art. I'm a Dot Mob fan, but gotta take all the Rex bars with a grain of salt. Hey, yo. Joey 9, you see what's going on in this battle? First, free to wave. But sometimes listening to surf gets bad. I think about the fact that if my son wants his mother, all he can do is reach for his urn and ash. Y'all have been put on notice. If you don't know who Klutz is or you think you can battle him, you better bring your lunch pail. Because I'm telling you, he's going to clump a lot of y'all niggas over the head. JC, I would say you ruined my life, but no, you didn't. It was glass everywhere in that car, but the car seat, all type of wicked. I'm grateful, thankful, because it feels like I need the kid more than the kid needs me in his life we live in. Named him Aiden Cortez Scott, but now it's looking like his job description. Come on, son. I got one more. He said, JC, initially you were godly with the pen. Congrats. You can rap and shit. Over here, it's a whole nother path and shit. Because I'm Klutz. I spend most of my days tripping over an accident. Bro. Klutz versus Kid Chaos. Set it up. Klutz versus Kid Chaos. Set it up. Set it up now. I need to see the battle. I got Klutz first and third in this battle. I do, bro. I got him winning, man. I felt like he showed levels, his penmanship, performance. He got one-liners, he got schemes, he got angles. What more do you want from me is what Klutz should be saying right now. If I'm Klutz, you've been on final exam, you got the, you know what I'm saying, you set off outside too. I want to see more Klutz. And I want to see him live. So I don't know what that means, but I'm letting you know where I want to see him at. They got to be known. Let them open up for known. Let them open up for a Summer Madness. Hell, put them on the Kings and Queens versus an up-and-coming queen. I don't care. What I know I need to see is Klutz. More of Klutz, because Klutz is a future star. I'm telling y'all right now, man. 24 years old, single father, man. Like, I got a lot of respect for what he's doing. I got a lot of respect for his ability to articulate his pain and his personal lived experience in this battle, man. And I think that's what you got to do. You got to, the first time the majority of the battle rap community is watching you, you get in a big name like JC, you got to show up like this. You definitely. I got Klutz first and third. That's no slight to JC either, because if you told me you had JC in the, you can't tell me you got JC in the third. I'll argue all day for that one. But if you want to say you had JC first and second, I can see it slightly, but I truly felt like Klutz got this battle, and I thought it was pretty clear to me personally. I thought it was a good battle, but I got Klutz in the first, I got JC in the second, I got Klutz in the third. I do not know where Klutz is from, but I will find that out and let y'all know in due time for sure. But it's more recaps coming. It's more battle rap. Let's get back to the battle rap. We got a great weekend ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out RBE. They got the Divide and Conquer 2. You are going to get more bar recaps from me pertaining to the outside 2 card. I'll say this. Who do y'all want me to do next? Is it Jerry West versus Foots? Is that the next one? Is it Jerry West versus Foots? Y'all let me know who y'all want to see the next bar recap from, and I'll definitely start working on that today. I appreciate y'all as always, man. Y'all know what it is, and y'all know how we rocking. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody pulling up. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't getting started. I've been here. You know that. That's why you be here all the time in the morning times with me.